We're back with some more D&D. I'm Dr. Diz, your DM for the evening, and these are our lovely subs coming in. I love that. All right, so we have gone off on a tangent in D&D here. We had some slight issues with completing the story that we were on, so we've kind of just left that hanging out there. We want our good friend Clan Diesel to come back when he's ready and finish that storyline, right? We want to see what all crazy stuff is in his head. So instead of just sitting here and not doing anything,
oh, absolutely.
I kind of want
it's your
to.
mind that we aren't sure about, Buck. Clans is going to be fantastic.
There's nothing wrong with my mind.
Buck's mind is filled full of dragons. Clan Diesel, leading the hype train.
That's when the best things happen, Clan.
All right, so let's see here. We've gone off on a tangent here, and we're doing not really a side story. It's just more of the oh my god, that keeps coming in. I like the little dancing link though. Thank you, everyone.
That's all the bits I had. I don't even know why it's only 420 because I always do like 1,000 at a time.
I love it though.
I don't even do that shit.
Yeah,
I've never done that shit.
So it's not so much a side story as we're just focusing in on the character storylines. Oh my goodness, I can't get through the first part of this.
Oh, were you trying to do something? Sorry.
Recap.
Recap. Lisa's sharing the recap. All right, so thanks, Clan Diesel, for all the subs out there. I'm sure everyone appreciates that. Celtic Frost. I remember Celtic Frost. That's that one guy who hung out with us, wasn't it? Buck on Three Old Men. Yep.
Yes.
All right, so it is a storyline focused around two of our characters, Trix, played by Ellen, and Lord Hjalrim, played by Judgy. So we're going to focus in around them on these sessions. And for the first session, they picked up Adara from Miss Draenor, where she is from. Had some brief interactions there, and then took the airship on into Telos, which is a short little jump over. From there, we got to see Lord Hjalrim's, small little abode. It has its own airship dock.
Oh, it's just like the size of Minas Tirith. It's fine. Just a little thing.
And we got to meet his staff, and then we kind of split the party, which is what I love to do. So they made me happy last session. So now we've got Lord Hjalrim, Adara, and Stanasi in one group, and we've got Meridius and Trix who stayed back at the estate, we'll call it.
I'm under house arrest, chat.
Oh.
Excuse me, Diz, but could you please stop being distracted and complete the recap, if you could? Good sir.
Good sir. I don't know why I keep getting distracted. But while we give some of our other players time to join the session here, we're going to start with the two that are here right now, Meridius and Trix. So you guys are back at the house, and what's happening now?
Who do you think it is again? Who do you think?
I can't even look to the right at my notes. Is that a 4-leaf clover? That's nice.
Only 3.
It is
Only
a
3.
3, sir. It completed level 3 hype train. I'm just saying.
What was the name of your house, Lord Hjalrim? I can't remember right off the top of my head.
Oh, it's called the Aether Guard.
Aether something. It
Aethel
reminds
Guard.
me of
Aethel Guard's Rest.
Yes.
Lizard.
Aethel Guard's Rest.
It reminds me of Final Fantasy 14. Damn lizard.
It's like Ishgard, but different.
It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 14, that name, so. I don't know if you named it or I named it or what, but anyway, so Meridius, Trix, we're back at the house. What are you guys thinking about? What are you guys doing?
Trix is fidgeting and like toying with random shit from her bag and kind of like she's flying, but she's pacing around the room and keeps looking towards the window, waiting for the bird or whatever the hell we sent with her note to come back with word from Dain.
Hjalrim sent hawks.
Yes, that's what they
Oh
were.
yeah, the summoned hawk.
Do you mean the critically acclaimed
Yes.
MMORPG Final Fantasy
I just
XIV?
put birds, I didn't specify.
Yes, that's the one, Clan Diesel. Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of messages here.
We don't derail anything around here.
I wish I had a way to feed that audio back through so you guys could hear it too. But
I mean, I have the stream up and audio on, so I hear
Yeah.
it anyways.
okay, yeah. So Lord Hjalrim summoned some hawks, was it? I think, and you guys sent out one message on the 3 hawks.
Clan
Yeah,
Diesel
they traveled as
rules.
a group.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you guys are waiting for quite a while. Are you just going to wait until they return, or are you going to eventually just get kind of bored of waiting?
It is Trix. She does have very little patience. I'd say she'd probably wait maybe an hour max before she'd be like, fuck this, I want to go find the workshop.
All right.
It can't be that
I'd
far
say
from
while she's
it can't be
flitting
that
around,
far from where I think it is.
Meridius is writing in his journal.
Okay.
About everything that he saw when they picked up Adara. That he didn't get finished on the airship ride, and then everything he's seen since he's been here. While Trix is just pacing, as it were.
I just see.
Now and then you hear her go like, ouch, or shit, as she like randomly shocks herself.
For some reason, I see Meridius just sitting there with the book up, writing in it, and then like Trix's fingers like coming over the top of the book and like peeking up over top of it.
Yes, that is absolutely how she's like, okay, she's gonna do that. She's gonna be like, hey, so this is boring. Maybe we could run outside the city to see if the workshop is where I think it is. I mean, I know I have doubts, but I don't know. I'm second guessing a lot of shit lately, so like, it's entirely possible that it actually is there. So like I mean, you want to go check it out?
I feel like you're going to go whether I go or not. And if that is the case, then I might as well accompany you so that you don't run into anything that might kill you out there.
You know, I can't decide if that's offensive or if it's just accurate. I don't think I care enough though. Let's go. And Trix is booking it towards the door.
As she says that, Meridius puts an odd mark in his book at where he is leaving it off, and closes the book and puts it in his pack and stands up. Is any of the staff nearby?
Probably a Hedra is around like cleaning up.
If I see her, I'll look at her. Could you inform your lord when he returns that we are stepping out for a little while?
Of course. Where can I say that you're going?
That's a good question.
Okay, undetermined then. Lovely. Have a
She
wonderful
is-
time.
She is determined to find something, and I'm just ensuring that she doesn't get in any trouble along the way.
Very well then. Is it anything we can have? We can have someone run out and get it.
I don't think this is something that can be brought back here.
Oh, okay.
Meridius!
If it's dire that they contact us, the crew of the airship knows how to reach out, as it were.
Oh, very well. Yes, and they are just down on the other level. Yes, I'll let them know as well.
Thank you. And I start walking towards the sound of the annoying, childlike voice of someone impatiently yelling at me.
It's part of her charm, okay?
When I get within earshot of Trix, she'll hear, "You would never make it as a soldier. You have no patience."
Yeah, no shit. Why would I ever want to be a soldier?
It has its
Just
perks.
march all day. Like, what's the point? It's no fun. Let's go.
But let's.
Is that what soldiers do in this realm? That is not what we do in mine.
This is where you guys are at, right? We can switch over so everybody else can see.
I feel like
can see
it's more
that.
like Beast's Castle dreary, more so than white and pristine and.
I mean, that's at least what, 5 floors? If it doesn't go down to basements.
It's going down.
There's a
Oh,
waterfall.
it probably goes all the way down that
Oh, that's where the
rock
cells
tower.
are. Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
where they have
Hjalrim
like
has-
the sky cells.
Hjalrim has bones in his cellar instead of in his closet.
Okay. So you guys walk across that lovely white marble bridge, apparently. And then kind of make your way down. I mean, just making your way across the bridge is probably going to take a good 5 minutes of a hike across there.
Trix was about to like fly straight down from
Yeah.
the bridge towards like ground level, and then she stops like 10 feet below the bridge, looks back up, and then she comes back up, and Meridius just hears her muttering to herself, "Why can't everybody have wings?"
You guys make your way kind of across the bridge, down out of the high district into the more central part of the city before making your way, over to where you think the workshop was, on towards kind of the outskirts in the lower part of the town. As you are traveling through, you guys walk past a number of large buildings, but one really kind of stands out to you guys. It is a very tall, like dark stone, like tower, almost like a, think of like the tower of like a castle, kind of rounded off, but it stands just by itself, and there is what looks to be like pipes that are on the outside of it in various spots as it goes up, and like different like ductwork and stuff like that. It just kind of catches your eye, Trix, as you're going past. And there is gentleman who is over there, and there's like these different like dials and gears that he's turning, and it's just kind of piquing your interest on what is going on here.
And because Trix had never actually been into the city, right? So this is something she hasn't seen before. At least she doesn't think she's been in the city.
Right. She probably, if she's been through the city, because she did leave at one point, but she probably didn't spend a lot of time out and about. You would notice that people are kind of looking as you go past. Not sure if it would register with Trix. Meridius would probably pick up on that.
She's used to it. Kind of draws attention.
Okay. Now this is interesting.
And Trix is moving towards the weird tower structure.
I don't remember this.
And she's like
The-
halfway flying over the heads of people and like kind of almost leaving Meridius behind because she's focused.
As you're flying over, you kind of like cast a shadow that kind of hits where that guy is working, and he turns around, and he's an older gentleman, maybe in his 30s, you know, maybe a little bit of graying, a little bit of the hair.
His 30s.
Yep.
He's older. But then it is Trix. She is young.
And he's wearing like what looks like vestments of like a holy person would wear, but he's also wearing like this brown leather apron over the front of these vestments that makes him look more like a mechanic or something. This weird combination of outfits. And as he notices the shadow, he kind of turns around and looks up at you. Hello there.
Hi.
Are you interested in the spire here?
Is that what this is?
Oh yes, this is the spire of the first piece.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it is. It is an integral part of our religion here.
Oh, so it's like it's a Telos thing.
Oh yes, you look upon the spire with the eyes of the uninitiated, little one. You see, it is but stone and cold pipe, but I see the breath of the living law itself. It is a vessel of pure patience. The world outside is a storm of fire and screaming, but here the voice has granted the stillness of the stars and bottled it for our sake.
Right. Got it. So,
You have questions?
What does it do?
What does it do? That is a lovely question. So, it is for, well, I think you call them holidays. On our holiday, the mist falls from the tower. Oh,
From this
it
tower?
is. Yes, this tower. Yes, it is. If you could only be here, you would see. It is a beautiful moment of a soul's life. Imagine a cup of water so clear it makes you forget you were ever thirsty.
Mm-hmm. Right. And this is the holidays, but
Yes.
Well, where does this come from?
The mist, it comes from Telos himself.
Right, but like, really, where does it come from?
Well, to
Like,
be honest,
are there steam engines down below there? Is it just like that's where the vents for like the plumbing come out? Like, what's the deal?
let me tell you this way. Long ago, there was the architect. Telos gave him the plan to build these lovely structures. He built the Citadel of the Iron Sky, where the heart of Telos rests himself. And he built these spires, this one being the first. It taps directly into the slumbering Titan and brings forth the mists on the silver holidays.
Okay,
It
I'm gonna
sits
need to
all-
rewind.
Okay.
You're saying a lot of shit, man. I can only write so fast. So for the Citadel,
this is recorded
of-
also.
I know, but I'm trying to like keep things in
Citadel
context.
of the Iron Sky. You guys might remember that is where Lord Hjalrim, Adara, and Stanasi went to
Yes.
in the last session, right? To meet with the council.
Okay. Yes. Okay, it's where the. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The spires, they tap directly into Telos and pull forth the essence, a little bit of his essence, that bring a stillness to the mind.
Are you talking like drugs?
Drugs like medication. No, this is not medication. This is divine will.
I've apparently been hanging out with the wrong people if I think of something besides medication when I hear drugs. But divine will. Weird.
Do you have other questions about our religion or anything else? We're always willing to take another into our fold.
No, I think I'm good. I'm just sightseeing and just seeing the sights, and I got some other things I wanted to check out. This was cool though.
I mean, you are young enough to even go on a pilgrimage and be worthy of the rite of the final hour, if that's what you're worried about.
I'm good. I've been on a couple pilgrimages of different kinds already. I've got a lot on my plate, so like I'm good. Thanks. Bye. And Trix is looking for Meridius.
So, DM, how much of that did I get to hear on pushing through the crowd? Considering she flew over everyone's head.
I'd say all of it. I mean, he was not being quiet.
Okay.
The acoustics in this place, it's like a spire, and there's like a partial wall, like it's open on the front, but there's a wall around the sides. So it kind of all the sound kind of reverberates in there.
So, hearing all that and slightly contemplating a little bit of what he said,
Mm-hmm.
and Trix, turning to look at Meridius and wanting to leave. I just have one question.
Yes.
You say the mist comes from the being sleeping underneath this place.
Being is such a harsh word. He is the divine, of course.
Which end does it come from?
Trix straight up cackles.
I'm confused. Which end of what are you speaking of?
The mist.
Which end of Telos?
Yes, if mist is somewhat of a fog or gaseous type state of being, then which end would it come from?
That is funny, yes. I've never thought
And the whole
of it
time,
like
Meridius
that.
has like a complete straight face, like he's not even trying to make a joke.
But it is not that gaseous form that's how we experience it. But it is the machines that process the divine power and distribute it. It is not a gas from the divine. He does not seem offended.
Trix's day has been made because Meridius made a fart joke.
I fail to see how it could be considered mist then if it is not in that type of form.
It is mist when we experience it, but when it is drawn from Telos, it is not. It is just divine essence.
Do I feel anything, I guess, radiant or divine coming from this thing as I'm standing here?
I don't know. Do you use any specific types of powers to do so?
Well, there's no mist or anything coming out, right? It's just right now.
There's
it's
no
dormant.
mist right now. Yep.
Then I'd say he probably wouldn't. If he saw it, he would, just to see if this guy was being truthful. But not seeing anything, he would just kind of observe and see if he felt anything in general. But
nothing, just from you.
Okay.
Being there.
That seems an odd way of communing with one's deity, but to each their own, I guess.
I told you this place is weird.
Very well. If you have any more questions, I'm here every Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Huh.
You said that she's young enough to perform the rite of the final hour, I believe is what you called it.
Oh, let me we need to fix the
I'm leaving now.
me boop. There we go. Okay, cool. Got you there, Regan. All right. So, what were you saying there, Buck? Sorry.
He was asking if, like, how would he know that she's young enough to be able to do this rite of the final hour?
I don't know her age by any means, but she looks well beyond, or well younger than the age of 40. And as you guys are looking around, roll a perception check.
$23.
Wait,
no. 21. Math is hard.
I have an 18.
18. Okay. So you both roll well enough. As you look around, there are some older people here. Not that many. Very few, to be precise. Most people are younger, teenagers, or in maybe their 30s. Some kids, about.
I go over comms to Trix. Well, I don't have to worry about them trying to rope me into this. I think 85 is above their level of care.
How old did Dain seem to Trix?
Well, he was elvish, right? Partially elvish.
Okay.
So he looked,
Indeterminate.
yeah, I mean, he looked younger, but it was hard to tell.
Verbally
Okay.
out loud to Trix. Is there anything else you wish to do here, or do we need to go ahead and proceed?
I think I'm good. I think I'm
Yeah.
good here. We can keep going.
We appreciate your time, sir.
Anytime. He turns back around and continues messing with the controls there. So you guys continue on, make your way into the lower districts, and eventually you start to kind of see things that you somewhat recognize, Tricks. So just roll a survival check to see how long it's gonna take you to kind of figure this out.
13.
13. Okay. So takes you a little longer than you'd like, but within a couple of hours of walking around, going back and forth, the Meridius is definitely getting aggravated by this point.
I feel like Meridius ends up like leaning against a wall as Trix is like flying back and forth down the street. Like,
No, it's this way. Wait, no, this way.
Eventually, she flies back and forth, and Meridius, you're looking straight ahead at this old building. That's it's a two-story building, and there is like some double doors. It's sandwiched in between these other two buildings, and there's a hole in one of the doors of the double doors, and the upstairs windows are kind of like, some are broken, one's like partially open. You're just sitting there staring at it as she goes back and forth, and as she stops and looks at you and turns around and sees, she's like, that's it right there.
I was
And
going to
I think
give
we
you
have a
about
picture.
2 more passes, and then I was going to address that myself.
I mean, it's been a while, okay? And yeah, the memories aren't all real, so we don't know how much of it is actual directions and how much of it is just random nonsense. So you gotta give me a little grace here, man.
oh, that's so creepy. Oh shit. This is going to end well. Trix is going up to the door and she's just knocking.
Hey,
Alright.
you there?
There is one lantern kind of lit there, as you can see. But as you're kind of looking at it, not a normal lantern. It seems to be magical. So it may have been lit for quite a while. The rest of the structure, it looks dark and possibly deserted.
Trix is just gonna kind of pull at the door to see if it's locked.
So is this your version of Morgan and Burke's disc?
Yeah, it looks like it, right? The door is locked, by the way. But as you notice, there is some windows above, one of which is slightly open.
It's true, I do have wings. I don't need to pick the lock. Fuck yeah. Trix is gonna look at Meridius and she's gonna say,
You see any cops?
Because if you go up there by yourself and you get into danger, cops will be the least of your worries.
Do you want me to pick the lock instead?
No, I'm just saying, if I have to break this door down to get to you, then there will be worse things happening than the cops, as you put it.
I can just pick the lock if you want me to. You can just say it.
I mean, I could just break the door in.
Alright, fine. I'm going through the window then. You want to kick the door down? That's your problem. Trix is just going to fly up to the window.
All right, Trix. So you fly up. Window is open. There's also one broken, so you can choose which one you want to go through.
The open one.
Open one. So you just kind of push the windowsill up and jump right in. So let's jump you over to that map.
Ooh.
Right, so as you enter, you see like a seating area right there. Is where you've kind of landed, right? There's a rug, there's like a couch, some chairs, some little side tables, and there's a brazier kind of sitting there, and it's like dormant. I know it shows it's like a flame at the moment, but it's a stationary map, so it's actually like dormant. It's pretty dark in here, in this part of the area, but you can see into the hallway there. There seems to be some lights back there that light the hallway.
And does this room trigger any memories for her at all? Like, is this
Yeah.
a room that she remembers being in, that she like kind of knows how to get around the house?
Yeah. You kind of know, that this is like the little common area. There's like a dining area down there to the bottom there a little bit. There's a kitchen off to the left or the top, and then there's a hallway straight ahead. There's a couple rooms on the bottom side, one of which would have been Trix, and then Dain's room would have been the one to the top there. And then there's some stairs in the top right hand corner back there. You would kind of remember this.
I should
Then you
probably
would-
go let him in.
The shop is down below.
Yeah, I should let him in.
Trix is gonna head for the stairs to head down and open the door for Meridius.
So you kind of just go down the hallway there, and kind of stop at this open door here, right there, and you kind of stop and look at it, and just remember that was your room right there.
And because Trix is absolutely the most ADHD freaking thing in the world, she's gonna head for her room and get distracted and forget that she was gonna go let Meridius in.
Okay. All right, Meridius, you're outside. Are you still just waiting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Until I hear something that would alert me that I need to break the door down, or I see someone that appears inside of one of those windows that seems to me is not worth waiting on
Mhm.
to allow her to have her time to do whatever, I will wait outside for now.
Meridius respects boundaries.
So you wander into your room, and kind of as you remember it was, there's just a single bed there, a desk, a trunk, a little wardrobe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's just gonna kind of like pull the wardrobe door open and look in and look at and see if like it's her size clothes in there, because she's kind of like, did I actually sleep here?
Well, I mean, we didn't discuss what you had left here, so anything that you would have left would still be here. I don't know what she took with her when
Yeah,
she left.
she would have left like just some random
Yeah.
like clothes that weren't like good for adventuring and such. Uh-huh.
Okay. This is real enough.
She'll wander over to the desk and kind of look at whatever random sketches and shit that she left there, because God knows there are probably massive piles of random things.
So on the desk, you would find some basic sketches of just some ideals that she had for devices and stuff like that. And then as you're kind of scooting them around, you do find a sketch of your wings there.
And she's just gonna stop and put her hand on it for a minute and just stare.
Well, tell me what happened. Well, tell me who did it. How I got here. Because, like, I was safe here. Obviously. Oh shit, I was gonna let in Meridius.
She's gonna fly back out and head towards the stairs again.
All right. So tokens. Radius at the door. Okay, so down here in the workshop, there are lights about the sides of it, and they seem to be kind of magically lit. There's quite a bit of clutter. There seems to be... The shop's in disarray a bit. And I don't know if you want to roll perception now, or if you want to go ahead and let Meridius in and then look around, or...
We'll roll perception now. She might like dig into some shit in a minute.
Okay.
Actually, she'll go hunting for it. Never mind. We'll do that in a minute. That's a 9.
9? Yep, you're just so overwhelmed with just being here. Yeah. But you do notice it's just really just in disarray. Dain he liked to keep things tidy, right?
I sure as hell didn't leave it like this. Yeah, whatever.
She's just gonna move towards the door.
Okay.
She's gonna unlock it from the inside and open it and go,
Are you coming in or not?
I was giving you time.
I mean, it's fine. This place is a little creepy right now. But yeah, come on in.
and she's
I'll
going
step
to
inside.
and Trix is going to look for the locked door that she remembers that she was not supposed to go in.
So, I guess you can roll probably perception.
17.
17. So with 17, you're looking for that specific. Don't see it. And as you're searching your memory, you do remember this, but there was something else. Like there should be more to this place. It should be a lot bigger than this. Something's just a little off.
Doesn't make sense. There was a separate workshop for woodworking because, like, sawdust and flames, it doesn't go well. I learned that one the hard way, or at least I thought I did.
We'll say with that perception roll, better than your first one, sure. And if Meridius, you want to roll one to see what you see in this, you do notice that there are 2 grates in the middle. Seems to be probably where you would work on something, so fluids would drain out and not. But one of them is open. One on the far end over here is open, while the other one is closed. What'd you roll, Meridius?
17.
17. So you're noticing this about the same time she is. That grate is open, and then nearby you notice a broken chair and table. And as you fly over to kind of just look at it, it almost looks like there are like scratch marks on the table. Like 3 scratch marks on the table, and then the chair is just obliterated. Smashed.
Wolverine was here.
Flat to the floor, okay? Yeah, Wolverine. 3 claws.
3 scratches. And I'm guessing it's this stuff over here. Yeah.
This right here.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna put her hand out, and she's just gonna try to like run her fingers through the scratches to see if
they're deep cuts into the wood. They're not like little scratches. These are healthy cuts into the table.
I stand by my Wolverine theory.
This wasn't here. This isn't right.
And as you turn, as you're kind of talking to Meridius, you notice like something kind of glinting, sparkly over here on the floor.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, she's going that way because
Okay.
that's who she is.
Distraction, yes.
Shiny.
So as you fly over there, you find some like obsidian looking crystals. There's like chunks of them just laying in the floor around that table.
What did he use obsidian for? They're better materials.
And I roll a history check.
Shot. 11.
11. I would say that you have an inkling of a memory of maybe a traumatic experience that happened around the time that you saw some crystals like this in the past.
But she doesn't recall details, just that something bad happened.
I mean, with an 11, that's about all I can give you. Just a nudge.
Something bad happened here.
You could roll Arcana if you want.
that would
on
go
them.
much better. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a 29.
29.
Fuck yeah, that's better.
Right, so you would pick up one and look at it, and you recognize this as a Rydran shard or Rydran crystal. And you might remember slightly that you guys ran across these long time ago, just outside of a city called Mornsai, in a forbidden
Not
cavern.
mine. Oh, fuck.
And a fairy turned into stone.
Why did he have some of those? He always talked shit about the Underdark. This isn't right, Meridius. I didn't even know that grate over there could open. I thought there was more to this place. But I've been here before. My clothes are upstairs.
Anywhere else you'd like to look in the room here?
This was a desk over here, right?
That's a desk, yeah.
Yeah, that's where she's going next.
Okay.
DM,
Yeah.
could I look to see if I recognize the marks on the table?
Sure. You probably have to roll. I mean, you could make an argument about several different, abilities, but insight might give you
Okay.
some insight.
I will take insight.
Okay.
That is a 23.
23. So as you kind of look closely, it looks almost like if like metal impacted wood, like if you've seen a sword strike a shield, that type of cut into
So
the
it
wood.
looks more like the three marks are embedded more so than gashed.
It looks like they are like impact and scrape.
A note that, and then I'm going to walk over here to the grate.
Okay.
Which side's open? Is it the
That,
far right
that
side?
right there. Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm going to walk over to there.
As
While
you're doing that,
she's
roll
there.
investigation at the desk.
28.
Yay. So on the workbench, you find some blueprints. And for anybody else, this would be odd, but you know that Dain had some assistants, that you used to kind of work with a little bit in the shops. They were warforged. And in the blueprints, it looks like a warforged, but it looks slightly different, bigger than you remember. It's not like a full blueprint. It's just like maybe pieces. Other
Like
people
the
might
Iron
not
Man
recognize
blueprints.
So other
That's
people
what it
other people might not recognize it, but you kind of pick up on it because of your background.
So if you overlay them, is it Iron Man's first suit?
Exactly.
Oh,
What did he
well, that'd be
this
good.
for? They're supposed to. They were assistants.
I
These
will
wouldn't
say
even fit in the workshop.
the piece that you're seeing, there is an area in the center, and it is kind of left vacant. You kind of remember something being there in the actual warforge that you saw before.
Like
But
a
in this
power
one,
source.
Yeah, like a power source or whatever's driving it. And in the drawing, it's not depicted there.
Was this
Now,
power
there-
source glowing blue, perhaps?
It's not an arc reactor.
Listen, you're giving me the openings.
um, there is a slight note written down in the corner. It says, the metal is some of the finest I've ever worked with, and it is as if it pulls power from some source. And there is like a piece of metal laying on the desk there. Do you still have the crystal in your hand?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So as you kind of are like, moving papers around, looking at the blueprints, the crystal, as you kind of set it on the desk, you set it near this piece of metal. And as you set it near it, the crystal goes from like this dark, shiny black. It starts to turn this blood red color.
Oh. She's
It's
got
almost
mad
like it's
scientist face on it.
reacting with the metal somehow.
Oh, this is cool. Oh shit, what is this metal? What are these gems? Why didn't we take any of these gems with us when we left?
And you might even pick them up when you pull them apart.
Oh,
the-
absolutely.
The stone goes back to black, and then it goes red again.
Because Trix is me. She's sitting there playing with it like it's a magnet.
And it's
Like
almost
I'm
like
sitting here doing
as
right
you're
now.
doing that, roll another perception check to see how much you can perceive of what is actually transpiring there.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, very good. So as you bring it close together, it's almost like a tuning fork coming into tune. Zzz, like it comes up to a certain pitch. And then as you pull them apart, it fades back away, kind of decrescendos, back down. But you don't really hear it. It's almost like it's vibrating through your hands as you're holding these things.
Oh, I need more of these.
And if she was a musician, she might even be able to name the note. But I don't think she is.
No, she is not. Her performance is a +0. Thank you. It's a big old fat goose egg. She's awkward, remember?
Maybe Meridius? Meridius, do you play like the pan flute or anything?
I mean, my performance is a +3.
Oh, it's +3. Excellent. Is he trained in stage plays or just
We would have to perform for the king.
oh yeah,
For his enjoyment.
very good.
But we weren't the ones playing the music. We were just performing to it.
Gotcha. Okay, so what are you doing over there, Meridius? As you see Trix over here going, lighting up the room in red, and then going back down. Just you just see little red, dark.
Do I see what she has in her hand?
I mean, you can
as far as the obsidian shard.
You can see probably a shiny piece of metal, and it lights up. Then you see the red light up from across the room. Yeah. Yeah.
Do I recognize what that is? The shard. I know
don't
I'm a
know
blacksmith, but I don't know if I'm close enough to the metal to know what it is.
I don't know if you'd recognize it from that distance across the room, but if you were to walk over there, you would probably recognize it as something you've ran across, before in Mornside.
I'll just kind of make a note that Trix is probably about to do something that's going to get her hurt. And I kneel down and look at the grate. What I want to see, or try to find out, is if the grate has been damaged in any way, and if so, is it by the same thing that damaged the table?
Interesting. So you can roll a couple of different things here. You could roll insight, or you can roll survival probably, or investigation might work.
I'll go with insight again because investigation is 2 points lower.
Okay.
So that one is that is a 25.
25. Very good. So what you
Persuasion's
see,
the only thing I've got higher than insight.
so what you see is, it looks like there are, as you look down, there is like a metal pipe going down. There is like dents in the pipe on one side of it. And then you see part of the grate is kind of like it's a wire, right? So it's like the two wires are bent into each other. And then on the other side, it's almost like part of the whole frame of it is kind of bowed down a little bit. Now,
Okay.
is it related to the table? It's probably hard to determine. But there is some damage here.
So from looking at it, and you said I see like there's dents in the pipe. Does it look like something, the way the dents are formed, does it look like something came up the pipe and bowed the wires underneath and in? Or does it look like something like bowed them up to pull the grate up and get out?
Very
Like,
good.
get into the
It
pipe.
looks almost like, with a 25, you could tell that it looks like something heavy probably was trying to pull its way up.
Okay. So after
Tricks, while you're over
surveying that,
there,
I'll stand up and head towards her.
okay, while you're still over there and Meridius is heading towards you, there are some drawers on the desk. Would she
Oh,
open
yeah.
the drawers? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so she opens one, and there's just some blank paper and some like quill in there and some ink. And then she opens up another one, and there's a little book in there. It looks like it's almost lost to time. It is very old, very brittle.
She's gonna pick it up with one hand, and with her other hand, she's still got the crystal in her hand and the metal sitting on the desk, and she just is continuing to.
Yep. Nice.
She pulls out the journal.
So as you pull it out, it kind of starts flaking out the side, and then as you set it down, it almost like it's like dust. You know, so a lot of it is like already kind of really gone. You know, you want to try to open it?
Not yet. She is first going to just reach out and put a finger on it and cast mending.
Okay. So you cast mending.
Just to see if it helps slightly.
You do see it start to glow, and it feels like the leather on the front, you feel it get it kind of tighter, and the paper that is still kind of inside that didn't like just kind of go with the breeze, it's a little more rigid.
Okay, so she's gonna flip it open just with a finger, just to look at the first page.
So even with the repairing, a lot of the ink within on the first few pages is just unreadable, right? You're kind of just barely turning the pages, and what you find is the last page seems to be where it was squashed down, somewhat preserved, and it reads, "The little one is gone, and just before I could share with her what I am planning, I feel like it would have shocked her to her core. I have to find her before she realizes what has happened to her. I must focus on this project on finding her for now. Hold on, sorry. I must focus on this project on finding her for now. I can no longer keep the guise of the meager shopkeeper. The project needs to move into the next phase.
So, Meridius, reaching out to Dain may have been a bad idea.
I would say, as she says that, my voice is rather loud behind her. How so?
Well, it sounds like he's been kind of hunting for me, and that he may not actually just be Dain, you know, the tinker and teacher, and I don't think that's just who he is. Yeah, do you think he was involved? And she's just gonna point at the page.
Involved with what exactly, Trix?
I
What
mean,
happened to you?
yeah.
I'm not sure. I do know that the damage that this place has sustained was not done by a mere human.
Oh no, he wasn't human. He was part elf. I don't know how much elf, but there's a percentage in there. I don't know if it was like a 100% or not. Just there was some.
Well, an elf didn't do to that grate in the pipe what was done to it.
Like what happened to the grate in the pipe? And Trix is gonna go over and look.
As you turn to go look, you stop in your tracks as something loud clatters to the ground in the corner. Just metal hitting metal.
Oh shit.
As in the corner behind me.
Like this corner down here.
I would just turn. I'd leave my shield on my back and I would just turn to see what
As you turn, you look into that corner over there. And you see, kind of peering through the metal that's over there, 2 red dots peering back.
If you can understand me, come out.
Trix has the crystal up like she's gonna throw it.
So we'll put Trix like maybe like here or something as she was flying over. And with that, you see like this big piece of machinery that looks to be hundreds and hundreds of pounds just kind of easily move towards you slightly, just scrape across the metal floor as something steps out, and you see it stands about close to the ceiling in this place, so it's about 15 foot tall ish, and you see the 2 red dots towards the top, and towards the middle of its chest you see a red glowing circle there. And this is what you see.
A Hulk Buster.
Hulkbuster. It's one of the earliest words my nephew could say. Hulkbuster.
I mean,
No, it's the Iron Giant.
You
Okay.
see this thing step out. Its chest is not just a red dot, it is kind of arcing out of it. Red, like lightning bolts, kind of arcing out onto the metal itself. As it is kind of speaking incoherently in this metallic-y type of voice. And with that, we're actually going to pause with these guys and jump over to the other crew.
Everything's fine. I'm great.
I'm not worried yet. He's trying to talk.
He's trying to talk. He's probably a nice guy.
I didn't draw any weapons on him yet.
Oh.
Yet is the operative word, though. Yet.
Hey,
Damn it,
It's
Trix
coming.
isn't the one that has a crowbar. It's Core that has the crowbar.
I mean, if JD was here, I think he would know what he's looking at. But, you know.
Well, I'm pretty sure Trix does because she was just looking at the blueprints.
All right, guys. So, Lord Hjalrim, Stanasi, and Adara have been to the Citadel of Iron Sky. They spoke with probably some type of administrative person who said that they would get with council members and schedule you the appointment with the voice of Telos.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, that would take probably months of time to do, right? So, but Lord Hjalrim, you feel like what you've been instructed on, but this shouldn't take too long, at least, maybe a day or so. But you've been instructed that a messenger would be sent to tell you the scheduled time. So you've gone out into the central part of the city, and I would say that Lord Hjalrim, you might be feeling a little nostalgic. You haven't been home in a while, and Adara and Stanasi never been here really. So you might want to show them around. Maybe the Spire of the First Peace. That's a nice place. Or remember the other place, what it was called. I will remember. Oh, the Chimes of the Galenas. You guys enjoyed that in the one shot quite a bit.
I think to start, Lord Hjalrim would lead them to the first piece.
Okay.
Just to see if the type of archaeology and areas within Telos actually interest either of them.
So as you're making your way to the spire of the first piece, you're probably pointing out some shops here and there, and there's quite a few shops if you guys want to go to any of the shops or anything. But you're probably also on the lookout for, anybody in a pink cloak. Since that was a unique thing that happened. That doesn't happen all the time. You're still a little itchy from that. But as you're walking through, you hear something that's not common for the city. You hear someone that sounds upset. Not angry, but they seemed concerned, like they're scared.
I think Hjalrim would approach in that direction. Maybe not engage right away, trying to see what exactly he's walking into.
Okay. So as you kind of peek around this little alcove that you hear the sounds coming from, you see one of the warlock knights standing there in front of like this brazier, and he seems to be holding something in his hand and just kind of with his other hand just kind of it's on his head, and he seems to be visibly upset.
Hjalrim will look at Stanasi and Adara. One moment. I'm going to check on him very quickly. And he'll kind of come around and not in a necessary angle where the man can't see him through his peripherals, but also like not beelining towards him, because that's also very strange. But he'll approach, and once he's at a good enough like vocal distance where he doesn't have to yell, excuse me, are you in distress?
You can see there's like tears on his cheeks, like he is like you're really upset, and he's kind of turns away and kind of wipes his face. I'm sorry, and you see in his hand he's got one of the like medallions that you have yourself and that you see the warlock knights wear. It has the silver medal around it and then a red stone in the middle, but as you get a pretty good close view of this, you see that his stone has visible cracks in it. I'm sorry. I was just trying to light this brazier here with reduced flame, and then this the pendant, it, and he looks up at you. It screamed. It was like in my head. It's just loud, and it's almost like it sucks the breath out of me.
That isn't supposed to happen.
Do you think they're going to kick me out?
Oh, I wouldn't think they would.
I mean, they're gonna say I'm an unworthy vessel. They're gonna say I can't go on the pilgrimage.
Calm down. You said it screamed, like audibly or in your mind?
It's like it was in my head. It hurt. Are you moving any closer to him, or are you just kind of keeping your distance as you
How
are?
far is Stanasi and Hjalrim from him?
I don't know. How far are you guys behind Stanasi?
I don't know. I saw shops, so Stanasi's mind was
God.
distracted a little bit.
Ooh, shops.
Cool. Split the party 3 ways.
Because you never did get to wear her pretty mermaid dress.
She did not get to wear her dress.
Her pretty mermaid dress. Such a sad time.
Yeah.
And I had to date an owl.
Probably not knowing any better, Lord Hjalrim would get closer.
All right, Lord Hjalrim, as you step towards this warlock knight, you see first this flash of red light just kind of wash out from the warlock knight's hand as this pulse kind of reverberates through your mind, and you almost feel like you're thrown back out of yourself as you kind of close your eyes, and as you open them, you feel yourself pulled down. Your consciousness is pulled deep into the mantle. You see the world beneath the city as a web of silver gray light, the iron fell veins. You feel oddly at peace. You feel strong and unmovable. And then all at once the peace is shattered as a sense of like nausea washes over you. The silver sparks float overhead, but quickly they turn into a black oily rot. Thousands of tiny stinging needles burn into your skin. As you turn your sight to the sky above, there's only a great maw, a cold spinning void that is consuming the light. You close your eyes as the pain begins to fade and the cold begins to seep into your bones. Your eyes open to see what you have become. Your armor and clothes stripped from you. But in its place, your skin is silver and hardened, with metal wings flaring out. You now stare down at the city of Telos below you, silver light pouring from your eyes, anger coursing through every part of your body as you dive down towards the city with one intention in your mind: stop them all. Then you feel yourself come back. As you open your eyes, you see the crystal that was in the Warlock Knight's hand is now shattered. Bits of it lay across the ground. He looks completely terrified. And as he looks up at you, he says, Your eyes. As
My eyes?
they're silver. And your skin. You have... As he reaches up to almost to touch your face, like there's silver veins running through it.
I
As you
don't
look
feel
down
so well.
at your hand, you can see these silver veins. But then as you start to look, they quickly begin to fade. But even though the physical signs of this start to fade away, for the next 8 hours, you have the following abilities. You cannot be pushed, pulled, or knocked prone by any creature smaller than a gargantuan size.
Oh my god.
You have tremor sense up to 60 feet. As a bonus action, you can cause all creatures within 15 feet of you to roll a strength saving throw or have their movement speed halved until the start of their next turn. And you have advantage on intimidation checks against some creatures. Not all creatures. You just feel like empowered almost. In this mix of these feelings of like peace and anger kind of fighting within you.
What is your name?
Lucian.
Lucian.
As he looks utterly defeated, as you notice the shards that were a bright red lay on the ground, now obsidian black.
He kind of like looks down at the shards and back up to Lucian. I can't explain exactly what has happened. Though I don't think this was something you contributed towards. It's hard to say, but there was a vision. I saw something.
What did you see?
Felt there was a lot of silver, a lot of anger. But I was kind of looking down on the city.
Never seen anyone who can cause one of these crystals to break.
I think at that moment, Hjalrim first considers that he might have been a cause to it.
You could roll an Arcana or an Insight check if you want.
Let's see, we're gonna go with
You can also
Insight.
roll Nature or History or Religion if you want. There's all kinds of things that could kind of come out of this encounter.
Maybe Religion to see if there's any correlation, like if anything triggered when he saw what he saw. Ooh, no way, nat 20.
Nat
Plus
20?
10,
A religion?
30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So with religion, let's see. You recall from ancient texts, or descriptions of the early Telos faith. The original pendants of the Ironfell were described as simple, solid disc of silver gray metal. The addition of the Heartstone is a relatively modern innovation, one that coincides with the rise of the voice of Telos. I really thought that would be an Adara find, but
How long have you been a Warlock Knight?
it's my second week. I guess I'll go back and tell them what happened. I don't know if they'll believe me.
He'll kind of like pick up and gather the obsidian pieces. I think he still has the majority of the amulet in his hand still.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucian definitely has the metal part in his hand. The stone all kind of shattered and fell to the ground.
I think Hjalrim will reach in and take his necklace with the amulet on it and kind of like look at it for a second to see if it looks any different.
Looks normal.
I will loan you my amulet. I will try and see if this one can be repaired.
You would do that?
Yes, something tells me you might need this.
He kind of reaches his hand out.
Hjalrim, Soltiran of the Adelgard Rest Estate.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Lord Hjalrim. And he hands you the empty necklace he has there in his hand. Which hand is the stones in? Which hand is the necklace in? Do you have it in two separate hands or the same hand, or?
I have the crumbled pieces of obsidian in my left hand, and then I'm handing him my amulet in the right hand.
So then you get his back in your right hand. Thank you. As he puts it on, and then he kind of holds his hand out, and you see flame shoot out, and it lights the brazier. Yes. Okay, I will come to your estate and check maybe in a few days.
All right, that sounds good.
Thank you. He turns and kind of makes his way down the back of the alcove there.
He'll kind of take all those pieces, maybe do a double check to make sure he's not missing any, and then tuck them away into one of his side pouches. Kind of like look back to see if Stanasi and Adara are anywhere close.
I will say, as you're putting them into the same pouch, you will notice that even the shards of the crystal, when they get near the metal, they kind of start to glow red.
Adara and I are kind of we finish our little shopping and we see us come out with a little bag. Nothing crazy. It's just some, little dresses or whatever. Can I roll a perception check to see if I see something shiny?
Sure.
Yes. I'm in shop mode, so I'm looking for shiny things. All right, perception is an 8.
Are you
see
inside the
real
shop looking for
CRP?
this?
No. We're approaching him like we
You're
left the shop now. We're walking towards him.
So what was your roll again?
An 8. I mean,
An
it's
8.
nothing.
Well, yeah, you probably didn't notice much. You would notice that maybe his medallion, his necklace he's wearing is missing. So pretty out there in the, obvious in the front.
I found this lovely shirt that would go with your. Where's your medallion?
I loaned it to a fellow knight. Temporarily.
Loaned it He beat you up, didn't he?
So I would say that maybe Lord Hjalrim, you would have saw them and walked to them. So they are actually at. Let's see what shop. Find what shop. Wait a minute. The Sky Reader's Archive is bookstore / magic shop. Apparently, also sells dresses.
Well, no, I just bought a bunch of books instead. I bought some sewing books. I don't know.
It can have dresses too.
I can have dresses.
Yeah. So this knight beat you up, and you just.
I was not beaten up. His amulet shattered, actually, into a bunch of pieces. I loaned him mine just so that he wouldn't get any flack from the other knights.
Well, aren't you just a peach? And I squeeze Lord Hjalrim's cheeks a little.
Peach?
Mm-hmm. You know, the peach?
Like the fruit?
Yeah, it's kind of sweet.
Oh. I never considered myself a fruit before.
You hear, psst.
He looks around.
It's coming up from like an alley next to the shop. And you guys are standing in front of the shop, and the shop has a sign, the little hanging signs that shops have, with the just on a chain, and it's like in the shape of a cloud. It says the Sky Readers, whatever its name was. Sky Readers, whatever. Magic shop, we'll say. And you hear psst. As you see it, like a hand come out from the alley and goes.
We should probably go there together this time.
Yeah, lead the way,
And
Mr. Knight.
he'll head over to the alley.
As you enter the alley, you see turned away from you is a pink cloak and a hood. And they turn around and throw the hood back, and you see
It's Keely!
Keely. I can't believe that you finally got my clue and showed up.
I just received it.
Yeah, I put it in your cloak. Of course you did.
It didn't manifest on the cloak exactly.
Did it? Did you get the clue?
I got the message, yes.
I mean, obviously you're standing under the shop I told you to stand under. Okay, so what I wrote was your faith is a cloud, right? So because what is a cloud? It is a white thing that hangs over your head, obviously.
Yes.
I mentioned we should meet under the white hanging sign, and you were there.
Coincidence at best. I'm still recovering from the rash.
Whatever,
actually.
you're here. Oh yeah, that goes away like in a week or so.
Oh, introductions. I will let y'all introduce yourselves because I don't know if they're going to use their real names or not.
What do you mean,
Keely?
Lord Hjalrim?
As she kind of this satyr, very pink satyr, walks up and holds her hand out. Keely, charmed.
Well, aren't you just a lovely? Oh, honey, girl, and I Stanasi will grab her hand and kiss the top of the hand. Charmed. Oh, you're just gorgeous.
Hjalrim, you have lovely friends.
Yes.
And this is Adara.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, Adara. She's awesome.
No, where have you been?
I had a mission to go on, but another mission has caused me to come back home.
Ooh, I did that too. I left here, and then I remembered I needed to do something, and I came back, and then I forgot what I was going to do, and then I left again, and then I got to the next city over, and then I remembered the note you gave me. So then I turned around and came back again, and since then I've been doing a little detective work.
So you remember the note?
Yes, I have the note somewhere. Oh yeah, it's back out at the hideout. You want to see my hideout?
You have a hideout
Right.
here.
Oh, would we ever? Yes. I
Yes,
want
yeah.
to see this.
You do want to see it, and you want to see it. Yes, it's called The Hive. It is wonderful. Come on, me.
Lead the way.
She leads you down the alley, kind of through some back alleys, and into a more rundown part of the town. And then she kind of like slips through kind of this little weird little crack in between the buildings as you guys wiggle through, and you find yourselves in an old kind of rundown records annex. Yeah, so it's not much, but definitely be careful as you're coming in, because I kind of set up some booby traps.
I like booby traps.
Yes.
You live here?
Just during the summer months.
All right. Well, do be a peach and show us around.
Okay, so here are the berry black, or the, sorry, not the berry black. They are the, what are they? What is the mushrooms called? Okay. Anyway, as you're looking in, and you come in, the air inside is a mix of chaotic, damp earth smells, expensive floral perfume, and the distinct sugary scent of the what's it called? The Sparkle Puff cereal.
Yes. I fucking love Keely. Yes.
So the floor, you can actually see the floorboard. Where you can actually see the floorboards, it is a tectonic plate of crumpled snack wrappers, empty Truth truffle boxes, and several half-eaten Moondew scones that have started to sprout their own, although non-magical, fuzz.
Oh no.
Hanging from above. Those windows, of course, are boarded up. So Keely has decorated from above with hanging jars filled full of bioluminescent spores from the ceiling. Has a nice vibe. The lighting is very nice in here. They pulse with a soft pink and neon green light, making the whole room feel like a low-budget rave in a swamp.
I fucking love Keely so much.
All right, the furniture. There is a single velvet armchair she salvaged from a dumpster. It is currently acting as a filing cabinet for all of her files and laundry. She sleeps in a hammock made of woven vines and colorful yarn.
Before I go too far with Keely, how old is Keely?
Rather young, right? This is Ellen's old character from the one shot. So it may be in the character sheet. It says 18, so
okay. I just
at least 18, if not slightly older.
Okay.
Now, right?
Okay, just needed to know if I needed to be big auntie or not. That's all.
I was totally over here saying the ages and muted.
You're muted. So, what dominates this space is not all the things I listed, but a centerpiece. Okay, there is what we call the clue board.
Oh no.
I'm
thinking
dominating the back wall is a
Yep, it's massive, It's Always Sunny right now.
mahogany framed map of the city that she's customized. There's bright neon pink yarn that crisscrosses the board in a dizzying web. Most of the strings lead back to a central drawing of a giant angry toaster the pins instead of normal pins, she has used shriveled mushrooms to tack up her evidence. The content. Are you ready for this? Hold on, there's a picture. Hang on. The picture, hang on. Let's get rid of that. And
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Is that cheese?
Detective hat! I fucking can't! You put a detective hat on her?
And the hat has a mushroom.
It's even funnier though because I hadn't thought it out, but Keely absolutely would be a fucking slob.
It just felt right as I was putting it
It's
together.
so right. It's so right.
Oh my god.
So the content: a napkin with a smudge of grease that she's labeled "Architect's thumbprint?" ? Or maybe just butter. Needs more testing. There is a sketch of the voice of Telos, where she's drawn totally evil eyebrows and a mustache on him in charcoal. A list titled suspects, including the mean pigeon, the guy who makes the bad bread, architect, obviously, and the statue. And in parentheses, might be a double agent ? Okay, here's the security system. Sorry, I put it further down. So they are puffball mushrooms near the door. They are aggressive mold that spray spores into the air that smell really bad and also turn your hair green for about an hour.
You weren't kidding when you said you lived in Keely's head all day. Because you were fucking nailing it, man.
I now want to play this character.
Isn't she wonderful?
Yes. Welcome to the Hive. Sorry about the mess. My cleaning service, Colony of Wood Lice, is currently on strike, but look at the board. I've basically solved the whole thing. All we need to do is find the architect, talk to the toaster, and maybe get some snacks. Because these scones, they're a little crunchy, a little old.
Sweetie, before we touch the board, which, by the way, a lovely frame, and the yarn choice, just incredible. I need you to tell me your secret.
Thank you.
Because how do you eat all of that and still look like this? I need the secret.
The Fae, we traditionally burn a lot of calorie.
Mental note: become a Fae in the next life. Okay, all right. Lord Hjalrim.
She's standing next to the board presenting it.
This is filled with lots of clues.
I get it. It's a lot to take in all at once, okay? But we can go through them one at a time. Very easy. I've been doing this for a while. I am basically a pro.
So I'm just coming in.
Yes.
Don't know what all this is.
So
what?
Over here,
Okay.
this right here, I call it the sentient pigeon. Okay, this is what was happening. So there was this bird, right? And it literally looked at me. Not like normal birds look at you, no, but with judgment. So I followed it for 3 miles. It's definitely a spy for a rival fashion house.
Yeah, judgmental birds. The only thing worse than a judgment, and I say Stanasi starts a little jovially, and then kind of at the end turns a little darker. The only thing worse than a judgmental bird is a self-hating elf.
Would you guys like to roll insight on this? I think it's going to take a bit of insight to decipher anything she's saying.
No, I wanna keep the mystery.
You want to
I'll
keep
let
the
Adam do
mystery?
it.
Awesome.
I want to
Okay.
keep the mystery.
19?
19,
Aw.
nice. So, Hjalrim, as you kind of lean in and look, what she's saying and the work that she's done contradict each other a little bit. Like, the work actually looks good. What she's saying sounds like utter nonsense. You're looking, and the depiction she's made here, it actually looks like an ordinary bird. She followed an ordinary bird, but the map that she's drawn, you can tell, leads into the Citadel of the Iron Sky. And it looks like a restricted section. Then there's some notes that she's written down. Saw a metal face dude. Maybe voice of Telos? Question mark. Receiving some communication from out in space. And then it's kind of in quotes. It says, Lord Hjalrim has found missing one and is bringing home. And then it says, send them to me as soon as you can, because the little one has unfinished business.
Keely?
Yeah.
This part here, it's rather specific.
Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about there. I don't know. I forget things sometimes, but it's all right here. Oh, over here. This is good too. So this one is the Cursed Bakery, right? So I was looking for snacks, of course, right? And I found this receipt for moon dew and pollen scones, which I love, by the way. But I don't need as many as what was on this receipt. Like thousands. Nobody can eat that many. I think the baker is trying to build a giant carb-based army to conquer the city.
With that much carb, people would just get diabetes. I like the way you think, Keely.
I like the way you liked it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to roll insight on that? Or if there's another skill you think fits, you can ask.
So Keely seems like herself, her normal self. This is it, like.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going with vibes.
Okay.
I did get a dirty 20 on insight.
What would you roll? A dirty 20?
A dirty 20, yeah, 18 plus 2.
And what'd you get, Hjalrim?
8.
An 8. So you're kind of blown away by this one. But Stanasi, you actually look and there is a receipt there for a literal 1,000 of these scones. And it is moon dew and pollen scones. And you notice it has a delivery. It seems to be a reoccurring delivery for this nutrient-filled bread specifically for Fey entities. And it seems to be like a scheduled delivery to the Citadel of the Iron Sky monthly.
You know, with all respect, Keely.
Yes.
I don't know.
She's eating some Sparkle Puff cereal as you're talking to her.
I'm gonna grab a handful from the box as well.
Yeah, they're delicious.
They're great. I love it.
There's like a 10% chance you turn into a butterfly, but you get better.
Yeah. Now I'm not trying to completely dismiss the carb robot, but you can see here, and I hold the receipt so that Lord Hjalrim can see it as well. It's set up for like an auto delivery. Like it's coming every month. There's something there.
Yeah, there
take
is.
a look, and I give it to Hjalrim.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
kind
the
of
army
explain what I saw.
could be getting bigger. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. What do you think?
But someone has to deliver all these pastries, correct?
I mean, they're just not going to appear there, right? You can't just.
So if we just intercept, we get into
And
the
we
area.
get scones, Keely. We should intercept and try and get some scones for
But
ourselves.
you're not seeing the bigger picture. Here, look at this one here. This one I call the invisible boyfriend. We're really taking some liberties here. But I met this guy, totally hot, but like he never speaks. You know, what's up with that? And he's always standing in the same spot near the archives every day. And I think he's playing hard to get. What's that about?
I'm going to insight
like
check
to roll
this one.
insight.
I would like to roll insight on this.
Oh my gosh.
I got a one. Hold on. I got a one. What I did?
I got a 11.
11. Does somebody want to roll for Adara?
Oh my gosh.
It's hard to keep my board. Diz, I rolled a 6 on my D100 for that natural 1 on my insight check.
Okay, Stanasi turns into a butterfly.
What?
It's fine. It's fine. It happened to me last week. I turned back. It only lasts for like a minute.
22 insight for Adara.
22. Excellent. So Adara realizes that that Keely has been flirting with a statue of a guardian.
Oh my gosh.
However, because she spent 48 hours dating this statue, she realized that its shadow doesn't move with the sun, meaning that it seems to be some type of magical anchor for an illusion spell, probably hiding some door.
This is a lot.
I know.
Perhaps we could use all this information to our advantage.
Right. You want the rest of it? There's a lot.
Oh, there's more.
There is more. Yes. We'll just do speed round. So, I call this one the gossip statues. I spent like an hour vending to statues in the park. One of them didn't say anything back. It was like weird, but it was sweating, which I think it's because it was nervous because it knows the truth about the silver lights. I think that you just. So if you have to roll inside on
if I'm out of butterfly form.
Oh my gosh.
You are.
I rolled a 15 insight.
So 60 seconds.
Butterflies.
For anybody else, Stanasi, that would have been a traumatic experience, but where you have bamped around, doesn't bother you. Yep.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing that's happened to me.
What was your roll, Hjalrim?
8.
An 8. All right. Stanasi, Adara?
I had a 15.
15? Okay.
Adara. 15 for Adara as well.
Okay. So, with a 15, you would notice that there is a drawing of a red, like on the statue, there's like a red crystal drawn into it. And you're assuming that maybe something is happening with that crystal where it is physically leaking something out of it. Unusual. And this one over here I call the evil laundry. I found a pile of discarded robes behind the council hall They smelled like ozone and burnt hair. Aw. Obviously, the council is running a secret hair straightening cult.
24 insight for Lord Hjalrim.
That was a 9 for me.
16 for Adara.
I was like, I'm done with
Oh
this
I'm
shit.
dead.
After this, we're gonna have to take a break. Okay.
I don't have enough alcohol for this, sir. I may need a break now.
Okay, so the robes you're thinking are probably robes from people that are undergoing the rite of the final hour, right? Howram, you would know this. They probably wear robes into these, into this ritual place. The smell is a unique one. It's not something that you would expect, from these discarded clothing. It does point to something odd. Maybe not a hair straightening cult, but Okay, and then up here, this is the musical sewer pipes. I spent like 4 hours with my ear to a drain pipe one day because it was humming in B flat. And I thought the city was trying to audition for the choir. Holding that note for so long that they're in.
So I get a little confused between A sharp and B flat. Can you hum the B flat for me?
Okay, and she does. Like perfect pitch.
Okay, so nat 20 right here. Please tell me more with my insight check.
Nat 20. So you're assuming that the humming is actually vibrations of the resonance in this city. Okay? And especially Howram, you would know, like, during that one shot, right? And since he's lived here, that there is like a tone that kind of is sound, from those chimes. It's kind of related to that part of the city, but it being underneath in those pipes is unique, and especially your experience just a few moments ago is kind of leading you to think of what is actually underneath the city. With a natural 20, Stanasi, you might be thinking that this whole Tellus thing is real, or there's at least something causing this. Okay, all right. Two more, and I swear we'll be done. Okay, this one over here, and she points at like a empty snack wrapper, the forbidden snack. So I went to Malara's. Okay, Malara has a shop downtown. You know, the one, the alchemist makes the stuff and the things. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Because my eyes were like super dry from all the detecting I was doing, lots of detecting. She gave me these eye drops, but while I was waiting on her to mix the stuff, I got a little snacky, and Malara had some of these very delicious looking glowing grapes. So I helped myself to one. Suddenly, I could see through time. Or maybe it was just a sugar rush. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You know, I've been on the outside.
14.
I got an 8. I got an 8.
15 for Adara.
Adara. Adara says, those weren't grapes.
Those were
I
not
believe those are some type of... I think I've read about them. I think they're called ocularis pearls. They're primarily kind of harvested from the plane of water. And I think it gave her true sight. That's what Adara says. Maybe. I did see a lot of stringy things. I just figured that was time. So, I don't know.
I was outside of time once, Keely. It was fun.
Ooh, can I go with you?
That's the thing. I don't know when it happens, but yeah,
Oh.
we can try.
How does it work? Do you have to like hold hands?
I think.
Okay,
It was
I'm
a
holding your
guy that I
hand
took
all
with
the
me
time
once.
then. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, so the last one, and I'll promise I will stop after this, and it's at the center. She points, the angry toaster. I found this super vintage retro workshop on the other side of town. Inside was this huge metal man. He was so rude, kept screaming numbers at me and other stuff, and then tried to hug me a bunch. I think he was just frustrated because he's single.
So I rolled the 30-20,
11 for
20?
Hjalrim and
18 and 2.
25 for Adara.
Okay, so Stanasi and Adara, you remember that Meridius and Trix were going to a vintage retro workshop on the outside of town, and that you think that there might be some type of metal monstrosity in that building.
The cute little fairy with the wings, I forgot her name. And Mermaid Man, they went there.
Meridius and Trix. Switch.
Yes.
Oh, you have more friends? Lovely,
We
I
have
have
more
to meet
friends,
them.
Keely. Well, you're gonna hold my hand, so now you can come with us.
Yes.
This angry toaster.
It's the robot that might be there. Where they're going. Or the thing, the monster. That may be in their workshop that they're heading to.
I wouldn't call him a monster, but he was very aggressive.
Maybe we should pop in, check in on them.
Maybe we can talk about. Are they cool? She's looking at you, Howard. Are they cool?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, okay. We can talk about your horse.
Aurelius, yes.
Yes. The one you gave me the note about. Talk about that on the way.
You have a horse, Harold?
Yes, it's a steed.
Okay, with that,
Okay.
we're going to go to break as they're kind of making their way maybe to this workshop.
Making away
Okay.
now.
And we'll come back and see how quickly they get there versus how quickly Meridius and Trix die. So we'll see what happens. So come back. We'll be back in like 5-10 minutes here. Okay.
See you in a few, Jack.
Okay, we're back, refreshed. Okay, so we are staying with Lord Hjalrim, Stanasi, and Adara and Keely on their way to the workshop. Of course, Keely is skipping the entire way. Stanasi, you're holding hands with her, I would imagine. So are you skipping as well?
Yep, we are both skipping happily away.
Yep. So, since we've got, a little while before we get to this workshop, I guess I could go over what the angry toaster said to me.
It speaks.
It did. I expected it to go beep bop, as well, but it didn't. It actually said words. It said, "Retrieval unit detected. Are you model 12? Are your wings stable?" And what I think it meant was he asked if my wings were stable, like, honey, I'm a druid and I'm the definition of grounded, but he's totally obsessed with stability.
We'll workshop it a little, but maybe. Did he say anything else, or did you?
Yes,
run away?
he did. So the weird stuff. He's like, Aurora engine temperature critical. Must alert the master. And I think he's got a real fever. Poor thing. Must have been hot. Ooh, the next one. It was about you. It talked about you, which was weird because you weren't there. It said, "Subject Hjalrim status reconstructed soul mass 40% reduction. Replaced with useful radiance. Architect says a Hollow Knight never rebels." I don't know, but he's doing some super weird math about Hjalrim's soul. Like, apparently you're on a soul diet. 40% less soul is like a lot of calories to cut. I don't think that's right.
I wasn't aware I was on a soul diet, but hopefully,
Then I left because it was getting really old.
maybe you'll have some other things to say when we show up today.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to hug me, and at the time I was kind of seeing this other guy, the one that just
boyfriend.
wasn't talking. Yeah, but that didn't work out either. But anyway, you gave me some stuff before you left. Do you remember? And she holds out a ring.
I transferred a lot of my memories over to Aurelius.
Yeah. So, the note said, "Don't stop asking why the lights flickered." Right? So I realized flickered is just code for blinking. And who blinks? People with eyes, of course. So I started staring at everyone in the High District until my eyes hurt. Then the part about the friend in the High District. So I looked at the ring. It's a silver signet. Silver is shiny. You know what else is shiny? Horseshoes. So obviously the friend was a horse. I just had to find the one that looked the most Hjalrimish.
That's quite clever, actually.
Thought so. So, anyway, I figured out that there was like this really prestigious horse place. I think they call them stables in the High District. And so it had to be in there because you, sir, have very exquisite taste, I must say. So I decided that I needed to sneak in. So first, I found a large decorative ceramic planter. Okay. Dumped out all the expensive ferns and all that stuff, right? Crawled inside, and then I held a large glowing moss branch over my head. This is so the security guards would never suspect a plant that's moving 3 inches every time they blink. It's basic nature science.
And no one detected you?
No, but first we had to get inside. So the entry point, the Gilded Solitude, that's the stables. Stanasi, you followed? The Gilded Solitude has a high-tech ventilation system to keep all of the smells from the summoned creatures out. And I decided to go up the manure chute. It's the one place nobody guards because people are all just too refined to look at the poop. Also, as a spore druid, I'm basically immune to bad smells. It's like a spa day for my nose in there. And then, of course, to get in place and get over to Aurelius, I needed a distraction. So what I used was something called tickle spores. Okay? So as the guys were patrolling, I just threw a couple of tickle spores out of the planter onto them, and as they were itching and laughing themselves silly, I just snuck by at 3 inches every blink until I got to Aurelius.
And what did he say?
So, when I got to Aurelius, he said that you said that you sent him a message and it said, Aurelius, the man of fire. Here, I'm going to read this. I forgot it. She gets out a piece of paper. The man of fire tried to stop the Aurora engine. There's that word again. But we stopped him. The man made of flesh and metal said the general is in hell. He said he was missing someone and that I could be useful. But when I say I mean you. Right? Because I'm you in this, right? Okay. I feel my mind clouding. He is responsible for the silver light, and he makes me doubt my faith. If the Earth Speaker, that's me, talking about me, finds you with the ring, tell her, make her remember. That's the horse talking to me. Her, you know. I still don't remember. That part I didn't do yet.
Well, that is more information than I thought we would get in this time. I'm very proud of you, Keely. That's really good detective work.
Maybe the best detective work?
Yes. Best in all of Telos.
So, while you guys are walking, let's roll a d10 for me. Whoever wants to on that party. Hjalrim or Stanasi.
My dice have been all over the place. Just a regular D20?
Gotcha.
D10, sorry.
Oh, darn. I rolled a
If you do-
17.
Yeah, roll a D10.
Rolled a 6.
6. Okay. So, you guys will come in on round 6. If there is a round 6. Okay.
Good luck,
So-
have fun.
We're going to cut back over to the other party.
This is gonna go well. It's fine. I have an idea.
It's this map.
There's even the like you literally are like channeling the spirit of Keely and it's killing me.
It's just too much fun.
It's so accurate.
So, all right. So you guys were talking to the robot, or trying to talk to the robot. So it steps out and puts a hand over on that one column that it's next to. You can see it kind of bow in a little bit. As it kind of looks back and forth between you two.
Keely's still got the crystal pulled back like she's gonna throw it.
You're not Keely.
I mean,
Tricks.
Tricks. Wrong character.
You want to be
This
Keely.
is what happens. I want to be Keely so bad. I just love her so much. But she's gonna love Tricks too, so it's gonna be great.
It's just kind of making like noises.
Can you understand me?
It kind of just looks at you.
Trix is gonna look at it, and then she's gonna kind of like run diagnostics.
Are you number 12? Are you unit 12? Is your wing stable?
I don't know about Unit 12, but I've got wings and they're doing just fine.
As it steps forward and pushes that metal contraption out of the way.
All right. Personal boundaries. Who do you think I am?
Unit 12?
Are there 11 others?
Processing. More than 11.
How many?
As it continues to come towards you.
Hey. Pause, approach.
It stops. Looks over at Trix.
Report newest unit number.
Processing. Information may be old. I have not been in contact with units in some time. Last count? 258.
Trix looks appalled.
I must return you. As it walks
No.
over
As,
and starts to
as he
reach for
says that,
Trix.
She's
I
backing
was
up.
say I was gonna step between them if he was gonna walk at her.
Yeah, he moves fairly quickly.
It
That's
was
fine.
200 and something.
258.
I would say as that clawed arm go, if that clawed arm's the one that goes to reach for her, I'm gonna try
It
to
is.
grab it.
Okay. So roll athletics.
dirty 20.
Okay. It rolls 17. So you kind of grab it, and you don't so much stop it, because I don't know that you can stop it, but you divert it. So it instead like misses and hits that column next to where Trix is there.
I was gonna say, how much does that arm weigh? Because I can maintain 540 pounds.
It's not just the arm; it's the force that this thing can generate, right?
Yeah.
So, well,
But
and
I
the
was
metal
just
and the
wondering,
heaviness of it. Yeah.
I was just worried on the arm because if I can pull, I was
Yeah.
gonna try to like rotate it,
Yeah.
not necessarily hold it in place.
That's what you've kind of pulled it off to the side, kind of.
Trix is kind of like leaning back to get out of reach, and Craig's gonna pop out of her pack where he hangs out, and he's gonna land on top of its head, and she's going to, through Craig, cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. So as you cast that, roll for initiative as well.
She's just trying to short his systems somehow. Okay, that's initiative.
Let's see.
Damn it, the first roll should have been my fucking attack.
It's been a while since I've used roll
You don't
20,
have
to
the
be
list
honest.
up yet.
No, not yet. There it is. There it is. I mean, you're on there. It just wasn't up
Yeah.
on the screen yet. So
I hadn't clicked my token, so it was mad at me.
here, there, two. Then we'll go ahead and drop some people on the map here. You're not here yet, but you guys will be here at some point. Also, time. No, I don't have a Keeley token yet. Two Stanasi. Need two Stan. That doesn't happen yet.
Maybe soon.
Oh, it keeps dropping two of them. Weird. This is a Keeley. That'll be a Keeley. Can you guys see that?
I don't see a token at all, Diz.
You see any tokens?
No.
Let me refresh. I don't know.
You got it on the wrong layer?
No, it's on token layer.
Yeah, I saw them pop up, but I think the ones that you were deleting
It was-
is doubles.
Yeah, it looked like doubles to me, but I guess it wasn't. It was.
Roll 20 being weird.
There's Adara.
There's Adara. There's Stanasi. Now it's doing it right.
Hjalrim.
Then we'll drop. I don't know. Elvir Soul. The.
It's totally the same vibe.
Yeah.
All right. So. Got. These. Are you guys seeing that in the turnover? I got like a lot of things in the turnover here.
I only see
got-
two things in the total.
I got like
turnover.
Spoovy and like a pirate, and there's Keegan. God, it was whatever we did was pretty crazy. Okay, so 17 and 15. Okay, so that's you need this guy. They add custom item. We'll say robot. And his is same as Meridius. So he has a 12 dex. What is your dex?
I also have a 12.
Oh, okay. So let's just roll off here a d20.
In anything or just normal?
You can just roll
dice?
normal if you want. I got a 13. I'm rolling the one ring d20. One
I got
ring
10.
to bind them. You got what, 10? Okay.
Yep.
So robot first. Oh, Trix, you're first. Which makes sense since you're the only one who's kind of not tangled with somebody. And you're actually you cast Shocking Grasp to, and we'll say the surprise round.
It was 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah,
It's not going.
it's okay.
Its armor is very thick.
Wait, is that
Wait.
old school shocking grasp?
Yeah.
Like 3C thick?
Don't you get advantage if they're made of metal?
Aha!
Ah!
Ah! Thank you!
He is-
Thank you!
He is
I haven't
made of
used
metal.
Shocking Grasp in so long! That's not much better. It's a 14.
14? It still misses. Yep.
Yay! I appreciate it though.
Ask Judgy how he knows about using Shocking Grasp all the time.
All right, now it is your turn.
So Trix is gonna take a risk here, and she's gonna reach into her bag of holding.
Yep.
And Diz probably forgets I did this. And she's gonna pull out the Chimera horn from way back when
I remember the
that she
Chimera
has
horn.
since modified,
Okay.
and she is going to hold it up to her mouth and she's going to say, Architect Override, power down, and out of the Chimera horn is coming Dain's voice.
Ooh, interesting. So you're masking. You're trying to power it down.
Yes.
So, let's roll a persuasion check.
Oh, it's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be a rough one.
It's gonna be bad because she's got a 0 to persuasion. It's a 10.
10, yeah. It's gonna be a really high DC.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it ignores that.
That's probably her action then.
Yep.
So for her bonus action, she is going to. What's my range on it? Okay. She is going to Misty Step across the room.
Okay.
So that she's at least out of reach.
So, it is now Robot's turn. And even though it does say count 3, which it thinks it's the third round because it was we didn't reset the tracker before.
Right.
It was stuck on that old thing. So 3 is 1, so that's what we're going with. I checked on you guys actually delaying talking to the robot. Instead of round 6, the other guys are going to come in on round 3, okay?
Yay!
So when that counter hits 6, that will actually be round 3, and you guys will come into the fight. So it is now the robot's turn, and it's going to like kind of reach over with its other like stabby like arm there and try to slam it into Meridius a couple times. That is it. 26
Got hit.
And oh, that's a 25.
That'll hit.
Okay. So
And just for everybody at home to know, last time Diz put a massive bipedal creature against me, he threw a boulder in my chest and tried to kill me in one shot.
28 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Because it slams. Okay. As you still have it grappled, right? Because you won that. So it hasn't pulled free. It's just hitting you, and that'll be its turn. So your turn, Meridius.
Let's check that real fast, just to make sure that it won't be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
Okay.
If I can make a
So,
token for Keely real quick.
I want to summon in what will end up being a 60-foot radius.
Okay.
Where he is in it, but I want it to be kind of between Trix and him. That way,
Okay.
if he does break my grasp and head towards her, it'll be kind of in his path. But I want to use Call Lightning.
Inside? Okay.
Is the ceiling high enough?
Well, it's only
It
about.
says it only has to be 10 feet.
Yeah,
He said
okay.
that
So
thing's
the ceiling's
15
about
feet.
a little over 15 feet, yeah, so it's gonna get real cloudy in here.
It says shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall and 6-foot radius. He said
Okay.
the creature was 15, so definitely
So
tall
you're
enough.
doing how it's a 60-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
You're putting it
Dude,
just somewhere here.
That's like the entire room.
Pretty much.
Because I Misty stepped only 30 feet.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
from the center, it's you're touching every corner. So you're covering the whole room,
Okay.
which is fine because you control it. So you're
Yeah,
calling it down on
I
it.
can pick a point.
Yeah. All right. So it's a save, right? The dex.
So for it, I need it to make a dex saving throw.
Hold on, humongous Keely for a second.
Humongous Keely.
Okay. All right, dex saving there, right?
Yes, sir.
That is 15.
Nice. The DC was 16.
How much damage?
Yeah, that is. That is 14 points of lightning damage.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna maintain my radius of him.
Okay. Are you continuing to grapple him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll a
Oh.
dex save if you want me to.
I'm just curious how you would. I don't necessarily have to do that, but it makes sense to me that lightning would flow through both of you if you're touching him.
Okay. So my deck save is with my auras. Okay. So that puts me with my deck save Adara to an 18. So I'll take half of what I gave you. Okay.
All right, so that's that round done. So we're at round 2. Tricks. Very cloudy in here now.
Yep, it's a little bit cloudy, but
Yeah.
Trix has her eyes locked on that glowing red stone in the center of his chest. And she's gonna yell, Radius, cover your ears! And he's going to cast Shatter centered on the deck.
Oh my god, okay. Here we go. Is it a save?
Constitution saving throw, please.
It's pretty good.
And the creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage.
Oh. Okay, I'll roll the stone one is my disadvantage one. Alright, I rolled. Ooh, not bad. A 17 and an 18.
Your 17's a failure!
Oh, but it's plus. I have a +8 to con saves.
Mother, you didn't tell me it wasn't added yet, son of a...
Those were natural. Those were my natural rolls. So that is a 25.
Well, then he succeeds, but he's still gonna take half damage.
Okay, half damage.
And that's gonna be 12 damage, so 6 damage.
6. Okay. Okay. All right. So, what else you got, Tricks?
Yep, that didn't go well. She's gonna.
You did
yeah.
damage.
She was trying to break the stone, sir. Yeah, her bonus action then she'll summon. She'll summon her force cannon.
Okay.
In handheld mode.
Right.
And pull a revolver.
Don't know if we have a cannon here, but we'll.
If she's doing it handheld mode, it's okay. Don't worry. She's making it tiny, so it's like gun
it's
size.
in her hand. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
She's double fisted.
Robot's turn, and it is going to try to pull free from Meridius. Okay. So here's its athletics check. Ooh, good. That's 28. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Against my athletics?
Against your athletics, yes.
Well, I'll tell everybody right now that if it's not a nat 20, he's going to pull away. And it is not a nat 20.
Okay. So he pulls away. And starts to kind of move away from you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as he goes to pull away from me?
If you would like one. Are you a sentinel,
yes.
by the way, as well?
Well, you see, I am. So if I can make contact, he isn't going to walk away.
Give her a try.
We don't know. So
We don't know.
uh, 24 to hit.
24 makes contact. Bring him back down here.
Because I have a +9 on my trident.
Can't get away from him.
That does 6 points of damage.
6 points?
6 points.
Yep.
I don't think that's a turn counter. I think it's counting how many are in initiative.
I think so, but
Yeah,
I know we're in round 2, so I've got the count in my head.
That's how many's in our ordered is. Like when you add those other 4, it should go up to 7.
Good, right? Yeah. Okay, so that will be. Okay, that'll be its turn. So, Meridius, you gonna try to grab him again?
Now that I'm no longer holding him,
Yes.
I'm going to call down another bolt of lightning on his
Okay.
ass.
Dex save, right? So that
Yes,
is a natural 1.
Ooh. Okay.
So double damage or whatever you're gonna throw at me.
Okay. So 3d10. So it's 22 with double. That's 44
Okay.
from the lightning bolt.
Okay.
And I'm still going to occupy the space by his side.
Okay. I will say with that much damage, it kind of you feel like your head begins to hurt. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. With that is a 17.
And Trix is going to yell out some nonsense. I don't fucking know, but she's gonna use Flash of Genius to give him a +5.
Okay. So he succeeds, and so that is half damage. So it'll be 9 psychic damage halved. So that's 5.
Mhm.
As it releases like this psychic scream, which tricks
Okay.
you can kind of feel, but it doesn't like affect you over there.
And then for that, just to make sure, I've got to roll.
Oh, by the
How
way,
much
was
for
Craig
con?
on top of his head still? Craig needs to roll an intelligence save if he is able to.
How much for concentration on the 5? Because call lightning's a concentration.
Oh, it's 10. The DC's 10.
Greg got a nat 20.
There you go. Craig takes no damage. Nice.
I have a 13, so I retain call lightning at the moment.
Well, let's put that blue dot on you so you won't know.
Oh yeah.
These little status things, I watched a video the other day of how you can edit those, and at some point when I have more time, like maybe the next couple weeks, I'll make those make sense, so it won't just be like just weird symbols and shit in here. Like the gun. What does that mean?
You got sniped with a shark.
you got shot. That did happen once. Okay. What else you got, Meridius? So that was your lightning.
Yeah, I said I was going to just stay in his space, and then you had me roll the intelligence save. So
Okay.
it's Trix's turn now.
I mean, yeah, the call lightning is a bonus action. So you still have your action if you want.
I thought it was action.
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action.
Point each creature. No, it says on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning.
Oh, there you go. As it is an action. Cool.
Hmm.
All right. All right. So
I thought I read it right, but then you made me second guess myself, Diz.
just checking. So round 3, we've got some people that come bursting through the door. So I need them to roll initiatives real quick, and then we'll see who goes first. It may not be Trix. So. So somebody needs to roll for Adara, and I'll roll for Keely.
And don't forget, y'all, you can click on your tokens and add your initiative if you forgot.
Sweet little love, 7 kiwi.
Hmm.
In over her head. But it'll be fine.
Which one do we click on? Is it the
It's at the very top left. It
You
says
click on
initiative.
yourself, and then this is initiative in the top left. Click on your
Adara
token.
got the 4.
Ooh.
A 4.
Yeah.
Our heavy hitting spellcaster is going last.
So that is a 5 total, unless you already did the math for me.
Well, yeah, I did the math.
Did you? Okay, so 4 total.
4 total. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Damn it,
And
Judgy.
then
New dice.
Stanasi's in there. So let me move Keely. We'll put Keely below Trix. Weird that they both have 17s. Anyway,
We're gonna
all
be
right,
best
Hjalrim,
friends.
you come through the door. You take the initiative.
Okay. Where is it? There we go.
I'd say all of your hair starts standing up on end too as you enter the room. There's the lightning storm.
Yeah.
Since I gave away my amulet, I don't have any warlock things.
Have
I
you
wasn't expecting
tried?
that. No.
Sir, that sounds like a you problem.
Waste a turn with the empty Eldritch Blast. But
You can try, or
these grates you can see across, right?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Flat to the.
There we go. There we go. I will do bonus action. Shield of Faith on Trix
Okay.
at first level. I'll concentrate on that. And then for my action, I'll dash and move to here.
Okay.
Where's the concentration thingy?
I put a blue dot on you. So
Okay.
what we always use as concentrate.
Sweet.
Alright.
I think that'd be the end of my turn.
Stanasi.
All right. Let's see if I remember how to do this. On here.
I like the Eldritch Blast in chat.
I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it was supposed to be a chromatic orb, but and it will be a chromatic orb.
Oh no, not you, Clan Diesel out there. He's put like a effect in
He's
chat.
being fancy.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move a little closer. If it allows me to grab my token. There we
I
go.
have to look and see what Keely would do. I have no idea. Well, I do have an idea.
Shillelagh.
There.
Yeah.
Shillelagh and symbiotic entity. Is that what the fuck it's called?
Something like that. Yeah, it is called that. Well,
Just trying to
I'll
remember
blasted.
this. Okay, I'm gonna cast chromatic orb,
Cool.
and that's gonna be 14 to hit. Yeah, 14 to hit.
Okay. 14 to hit will miss on this big thing.
Dang.
Does it do
Okay.
half damage or anything, or?
No, it's not a wisdom saving one.
Gotcha.
In that case, I think unfortunately that's all I got. What do sorcery points do? Hold on, let me just double check what sorcery points do. I don't recall. Alright, I'm gonna use 3 creating spell slots. Table plus. Oh, that's just says create an extra spell slot. Never mind. No, that's gonna be it.
Let's see what your what meta magic do you have? You have heightened spell when you cast a spell. The creature can throw disadvantage. Now
I'm gonna use meta magic seeking spell, and then I can if you make an attack roll for a spell miss, you can spend 2 sorcery points to reroll the d20. So let me do that.
There you go. Cool. Yep.
And we will reroll that d20, and it's even worse. It's a nat 1.
No.
Fantastic.
No.
So roll.
Oh no. Oh, it's a natural. Oh god. Okay, here we go.
The nat one for Stanasi.
That one for Stanasi. So, there's 3.
Oh, actually, this. Hold on one second. I forgot. This works a little different now. Oh. Okay, so I don't have the number. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Roll a d20? Yeah.
Yep.
Stand by. That is a 5.
Okay. Okay, so what happens is, now that we have that set, I need you to roll a d20 because you cast that spell.
Okay. So roll another d20.
Yes.
Okay. 16.
Okay, so nothing happens. Okay, so natural ones don't trigger your thing anymore, okay?
Okay.
It's something else. I haven't told you exactly what it is, but you'll kind of maybe feel it out over time, okay? So nothing happens this time.
All right. Cool.
But we're gonna have maybe some wild magic that happens a little more frequently now.
Ooh.
All right, so tricks.
Pew! And she's going to fire off her revolver and the cannon. And as she does, she's going to yell, "Take out the crystal!" We're going to do revolver first.
Okay.
That's a 24.
That hits.
Sweet. Wait, where did my d8s go? Shit. Okay. Oh, and I put the d6. So that's going to be 4 cold damage and 11 piercing damage.
15. I need Hjalrim and Meridius and Craig to roll an intelligence saving throw again.
I got another nat 20. What the fuck?
That's good for Craig because he can't take much.
You get a plus
He does not
5,
have any hit points at all.
Meridius.
Oh, a +5, nice.
So does our stuff stack then?
I think so.
Back? Oh, all right.
Because my auras give people around me stuff too.
I guess so.
because mine are +3s.
Old D&D wouldn't let it stack, but we'll say that it does.
So it's +8 to our rolls.
Because you in old D&D you couldn't add the same value to a player twice. So like if you had a dex bonus on your gloves, you couldn't add the dex bonus from your helm as well. You had to go with the higher number. Just like in this, you would go with a higher save number. But we'll stack it because new D&D rules is they just add everything together.
Okay.
And that's only back to like 3.5. I'm not sure what they did before that, to be honest.
With the +3, 19.
You got a 19? Okay. What did you get? Meridius.
Well, with mine and his combined, 25.
25. Okay, so you both succeed, so you take half of 9 points, so which is 5. Because we round everything up.
Yeah.
The good and the bad. Okay.
And
Do
that's
your
a
turn.
15 on con save. Or
Tricks.
concentration, I mean.
Do your
Oh
turn.
yeah, cannon.
Yep.
Where the fuck did that D20 go? That bounced into the tray. Jesus. What's my attack bonus with my fucking cannon? What the hell? Where is it? Okay, +10, so 19 to hit.
19, that hits. Barely, but still counts.
Yeah, I forgot how much damage this does now. 10 plus 5. 15 damage. 15 force damage.
15 force. Alright. So, say Keely's turn. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, and... not quite close enough for us. Alright, so we'll just have her, that's range. We'll have her do chill touch. It's almost a nat 20. 26, so 2d8. Nine points. Okay, and that'll be Keely's turn. Now it's Robot's turn, and as the robot's its turn, it raises its arms up in the air and lets out this psychic scream that just kind of radiates 30 feet. So Adara may be out of range. Adara is and Trix is out of range. Everybody else has to roll a wisdom saving throw. Even Craig. We can't gun for Craig. Or
He's
Craig.
just hanging on for dear life right now. Oh. Was a wisdom save?
I got a 1 for total.
Ugh.
Okay, you take 20 points psychic damage.
Okay.
15.
14.
Craig, 15 is a save. He takes
You added
10
the
points.
8 to yours?
I didn't add
Judgy?
8.
Okay,
rolled a
well,
one.
he's still saved.
Wait.
I was going to say,
So it's
Craig should
8.
have had 8 too. Yep.
Wait,
What
how
about-
much damage?
Well, Stanasi's maybe too far away to get that +8, right?
Yes, Nasi and Keely are.
10 points of damage. Psychic damage.
To Craig. Yes. Trying to double check how many hit points he has in D&D Beyond to be dumb.
And if you fail, you're also you take 20 points of psychic damage and you're stunned until the robot's next turn.
Yay.
If you made the save, you take half damage, no stun. 14 is a fail. So 20 points psychic damage, stunned. What did Meridius get?
28.
28. So he takes 10 points. Craig saved, but I don't know. He may be obliterated. I don't know how many hit points he has.
Nope. I'm
He
double
good?
checking now, but I'm pretty sure he's good because
Okay,
he has
cool.
15 right now, and it's
Keely.
according like as his max.
Keely saves. She definitely has more than a +2 in wisdom. Takes 10 points of psychic damage. Stanasi, you failed, right? Is that right?
Yes.
So 20 points and you're stunned. You can't do anything until the start of the robot's next turn.
Okay.
Oh, which may or may not last that long.
Okay, I need to fix Craig's stats. 'Cause
All right.
he's not great.
Meridius.
So
Your turn.
I can't. After hearing what Trick said, am I able to try to call the lightning to a specific point like his chest? Or is it just
Sure.
going to be on him?
I mean, it'll be at him, but you can try to focus it on his.
I mean, knowing that that might be the spot after Trix called it out, I would try to see if I can channel to that specific spot.
All right.
But it's your role, sir.
That's 6 total.
Hmm.
So, as you call down the lightning, it turns to you. Its eyes go from like red to like this blue color. And it says, "Where is the sun? They told me the altar was the doorway. I gave my breath to the voice. I gave him my name, but there is no beyond. There is only the cold metal cage. It has been so long. What is my name? Where is my family?" And then the lightning shoots and hits its back, shooting through its chest, hitting the floor as it goes kind of limp forward and then falls backwards, finishing off that table that's on 2 legs there. As it lays now dormant.
Hearing that, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to grab Hjalrim right by his chest piece and pull
Okay.
him right into my face.
Okay.
Trix is immediately
Am I still
flying over
stunned?
to check the thing out.
You're stunned for 6 seconds, so maybe just for a moment you're stunned as he grabs you. You can't resist it at first.
This was human
Hmm.
at some point. What are you doing here?
As it kind of starts to move a little bit, and you hear it say in a very weak voice, "Can we go to the well, Papa? I've done my chores and said my prayers. Please let me have a coin to give Telos." As it slowly kind of, that weird decrescendo
Yeah, the
of a
robotic,
voice.
yeah.
As it completely fades and the eyes go completely dark. You're no longer stunned, by the way. You are grappled, though. I guess at the moment.
First thing Trix does is she grabs Craig and starts kind of repairing him, and she casts mending on him. So that
Yeah, he's
Craig
got a
is no
tick at the
longer-
moment. He's like, You know, let's socket damage. He's like twitchy.
And as soon as she finishes with that, she's going to set about making sure the entire crystal is removed from the chest.
Okay.
Like any remnants that might be there.
Since we're a little past on time, we're gonna call it right there, with Hjalrim grappled by Meridius and Trix kind of looking at the crystal that's broken on the floor. Okay, which I will
would
say
that
is no longer red. Can you guess what
I
color
would
it
say
is?
obsidian.
Yeah.
But I'd say that right now, Hjalrim probably sees his eyes are more like a sapphire and gold mix. And anyone that's paying attention, the lightning is crackling right now because I'm about to light his ass up if he doesn't answer my question correctly. Even if I'm holding him.
So we're gonna give Judgy a couple weeks to think about his response.
It better be good.
Better be a good one.
Hate to break it to you, but Keely might try to kneecap Meridius.
Shillelagh.
Take her club that's shillelagh to knock him in the back of the
Nancy Kerrigan. Oh, that's an old reference.
Because she knows Hjalrim.
You went, oh.
Okay, so we're gonna stop there and let's go back over to this screen. All right, so I'm having a lot of fun playing Keely, so I'm looking forward to that. So I think the plan will be it's a really weird month, and we're not gonna be having Buck's session, which would be this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna have that. So we might be trying to do our game again next Sunday on the 22nd, maybe, if everybody's free. We'll see. If you want to find out, join our Discord, and then we'll put it in there. So yeah, but that's my plan at this point. Unless somebody comes up and says something's going on, or hell, I may have something going on I just don't know about yet. So but we'll figure it out. We'll post it. That's the plan right now. So we'll give a shout out to some people who stream, who are with us. So we got Buck down here. You want to tell everybody what you do?
Well, right now I'm not doing much of anything, but that's because I've got a lot of appointments and stuff. And for the rest of this month, we won't be doing anything because as of Wednesday, I'm having a neck surgery. And that is going to prohibit me from being able to do any of my actual streaming. But in March, once we're recovered, we'll be doing Wednesday streams and Friday streams at 11 a.m. Wednesday should be some modded Minecraft, and Fridays will be 7 Days to Die. As of right now, that may change depending on some new updates that are coming out for certain games. And then the first and third Saturdays of each month, we do my homebrewed D&D campaign of Adara Realm of Dragons. But of course, the third weekend of this month, a surgery is prohibiting that. So I apologize for that not being able to be played for the rest of the month. But that is at 7 p.m. Central Time on the first and third Saturdays.
All right, so we'll try to maybe come in there in this third weekend and play some more D&D. But who else do we got? We've got Lady Chaotic, who wasn't here tonight, but she streams some GTA roleplay. She plays a couple different characters over there, so that's all interesting stuff. You should go definitely check that out and give her a follow. Then she'll probably be back with us next time we play. And then we got JudgyDM, who does some D&D stuff.
Yes, we are planning to come back in March with more D&D. Apparently people want off for Valentine's Day, so we couldn't start sooner.
Whatever that was.
But I mean, what's more romantic than rolling dice with your buddies?
I know.
Hey, I'm just saying, me and my better half would have been there on stream together. I was ready.
But that all aside, coming March, we do plan on bringing some opposite Saturdays to Buck's Saturdays of D&D sessions to try and get one of Buck's characters out of the Feywilds with a hodgepodge party that will be formed, and chaos will ensue as it always does with anybody from that crew. And we are planning on streaming some other shows, getting maybe Tuesdays back up. Don't know where it's going to be. We're working that all out as well. I don't know if it'll be on Judgies or Dungeon Mechanics or somewhere else. And we're possibly working on some podcast stuff that would be shorter content to listen to, for funsies.
Cool. If you're talking about D&D stuff, you gotta involve me. I love talking D&D.
Ooh, well.
Well, he's talking about podcasting a campaign.
Yes.
Oh, podcasting a campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to do that, but I think I might get murdered if I play any more D&D.
Well, the best part is an entire season will be recorded in just 4 sessions. I got it down. Got it down to the math.
3 hours a session.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be like 40-minute bursts, and then the last 10th episode will be like 2 hours, and then
that's cool.
We can let people decide if they want to do another 10 or throw in other people. So, if you want to do something real short, just hit me up.
Yeah, that might be cool.
He
All right,
says that, but he forgets all the loudmouth airbags that are in that group.
That's what the
Oh,
breaks
believe
are
me.
for. We gotta clock in for 40 minutes.
I played in this one shot, and there was a lot of people there, and I was like, God, am I just gonna fade into the background? And I was like, nah. I'll find a way to put myself in there.
Your otter got cooked.
I know. That was so much fun, and she had never played D&D, right? So that was fun. I love those moments. And I was like, the one person, I was like, I don't want to get near this one person because she's playing a child, and my guy is a toy maker. He's like a middle-aged guy toy maker. I'm like, he's giving like pedo vibes a little bit. I was like, that's not what I was going for. But as soon as I was like, oh God, and she initiates, like she goes over and starts talking. I was like, well, I guess we're going for it. But it ended up really cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all creepy. I don't think
Yeah,
at least.
yeah. We dodged that bullet.
All right. And we've got Rican, who streams a little bit, but he does some other stuff on social media.
Occasionally will stream, but
Yep.
mainly follow me on Twitter for all of my fun reading observations. I just finished my last S.A. Cosby novel. It wasn't as good as his other ones, but still 4.25 stars. And I'm starting book 3 of Dungeon Crawler Carl next, so that'll be fun. And then find me on Strava and follow my fitness journey.
Nice. I have the first book. I think that's the next book I'm reading.
Do it. You'll love it. It's great.
Yep. I've heard good things. So, all right. And of course, me and Clan Diesel make up Nerdicopia Network. We stream D&D, retro gaming, and just random BS on the interwebs. So typically on Mondays we stream a retro show. So it's been kind of on and off here lately, but I have streamed a little bit of retro myself. I tried the Lion King on the SNES. It is the worst game I've ever played. And I love it, I think. I think I'm going to go back and try to play some more of it. I got to the end of the 3rd level, and I don't know. I just enjoy games that torture me, so I don't know why. And on Thursdays, we typically do a show called Three Old Men, where me and Clan Diesel and Double Up Buck get together and just talk about random stuff. That's been on kind of hiatus a little while, but I'm sure here before too long, we'll get it back together and going, maybe in March. We'll see. So hopefully. And of course, we do our D&D out here on second and fourth Sundays of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this month is going to be a little different because we might shoot for next weekend as well, if I can pull it off, on the 22nd. So that's the predicted next day. So come check that out. Of course, we have merch over on nerdicopia.net. All kinds of stuff. If you like the Sparkle Puff cereal stuff, there's a shirt in there with that on it. Just kind of inside joke from one of the episodes. And then we've got all the social medias you could ever want on our link tree or down below if you're watching on YouTube later. And of course, we have 2 YouTubes, one for all of our regular stuff, which is at Nerdicopia. One for all the tabletop is at Nerdicopia TTRPG. We've actually talked about rebranding a little bit, maybe making it a little easier to find, maybe calling it Not Actually Heroes. So you need to join the Discord, is what I'm trying to say. You need to join the Discord. This is where we talk about this stuff. So join the Discord. Links over here, or it's in the down below if you're watching on YouTube. And please hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. We need the subs out there. It doesn't cost you anything on YouTube. Subs over here cost you money, but we like follows. That's what we're after. So we want interaction. That's what we crave. So I've rattled on too much now. So let's get out of here, and hopefully we'll see you here next Sunday, where Meridius may blow another hole for somebody with lightning. So we'll find out. All right.
Zeus.
All right. See you guys.
Bye, chat. I'm not on camera, but I'm waving.